Hello, this is Carlos from the Church of Christ channel. Please subscribe. So today I'm going to do the Bible's warning about greedy people. 5 traits you must recognize, okay? And this is going to come from 1 Kings chapter 21, 1 through 16. We're going to read it quickly, then I'm going to do my 5 traits you must recognize about greedy people. All right. So, 1 Kings, if you want to follow on 21. And it came to pass after these things that Naboth, the Jezreelite, had a vineyard, which was in Jezreel, close to the palace of Ahab, king of Samaria. And Ahab spoke unto Naboth, saying, Give me thy vineyard, that I may have it for a garden of herbs. All right. Because it is near unto my house, and I will give it thee for it a better vineyard than it. Or if it seem good to thee, I give thee the worth of it in money. And Naboth said to Ahab, The Lord forbid me that I give the inheritance of my fathers unto thee. And Ahab, and I'm going to talk about this later on, Ahab came into his house sullen and displeased because of the word which Naboth the Jezreelite had spoken to him. For he had said, I will not give thee the inheritance of my fathers. And he lay down upon his bed and turned away his face and would eat no food. But Jezebel, his wife, came to him and said unto him, Why is thy spirit so sad that thou eatest no food? And he said unto her, Because I spoke unto Naboth the Jezreelite, and said unto him, Give me thy vineyard for money, or else, if it please thee, I will give thee another vineyard for it. And he answered, I would not give thee my vineyard. And Jezebel his wife said unto him, Dost thou now govern the kingdom of Israel? Arise and eat food, and let thy heart be merry. I will give thee the vineyard of Naboth the Jezreelite. So she wrote letters in Ahab's name, and sealed them with his seal, and sent the letters unto the elders and to the nobles who were in his city, dwelling with Naboth. And she wrote in the letter, saying, Proclaim a fast, and set Naboth on high among the people. Pay attention to this. Set Naboth on high among the people. And set 2 men, worthless fellows, pay attention to this, before him to bear witness against him, saying, Thou didst blaspheme God and the king, and then carry him out and stone him that he may die. Okay? Pay attention to that. And the men of his city, even the elders and the nobles who were the inhabitants of the city, did as Jezebel had sent unto them, and as it was written in the letters which she had sent unto them. They proclaimed the fast, and set Naboth on high amongst the people. And there came in 2 men, worthless fellows, who sat before him, and the worthless men witnessed against him, even against Naboth, in the presence of the people, saying, Naboth did blaspheme God and the king. Then they carried him on out forth of the city, and stoned him with stones so that he died. Then they sent to Jezebel, saying, Naboth was stoned and is dead. And it came to pass, when Jezebel heard that Naboth was stoned and was dead, that Jezebel said to Ahab, Arise, take possession of the vineyard of Naboth the Jezreelite, which he refused to give thee for money. For Naboth is not alive, but dead. And it came to pass, when Ahab heard that Naboth was dead, Ahab rose up to go down to the vineyard of Naboth, Jezreel, to take possession of it. Okay? So, here we go. All right? So, the Bible is warning about greedy people. 5 traits you must recognize, okay? And we just read the story, and this story pinpoints a lot of things about how people can just be downright greedy for no reason, okay? So the first reason, they don't respect what's sacred to others, okay? So Ahab had to understand that Naboth, all he had was the vineyard for his family's inheritance according to the scripture, okay? And it appears to me, and in this scripture, that he didn't care about that. And greedy people only want what benefits them, of course, and not someone else, all right? And he's sitting up there talking about a vineyard that was near to him. If he couldn't have his vineyard, what should he have done? He was the king. He could have built his own. But no. I want his vineyard. And that's the issue. He had the whole kingdom to himself. So why is he worried about one man's vineyard? But this is what greedy people do. And we can see this today in many arenas of life, how some people only want what benefits them and they don't care about what's sacred to others, okay? Number 2, they throw childish tantrums when they're told no, okay? They throw childish tantrums when they're told no. So we see in the story, after Ahab, was told no, he went home sad, sullen, didn't want to eat. And you realize how this grief was so ridiculous. He grieved over a piece of property not being his. You know what I mean? And that's terrible. It's not like somebody died or, somebody's life was affected. He was mad over some property. Again, he could have easily built his own vineyard. The kingdom was his. Okay? But he decided to throw a tantrum to this man refusing any type of, basically refusing his request. And he got mad. And so greed makes people emotionally unstable when denied. Okay? All right. Number 3, they're easily swayed by corrupt influences. Okay? Now, it was bad enough that Ahab was greedy, but Jezebel basically stroked his wickedness with, I'm going to get it for you. When you're greedy, you have to be around people that's gonna talk some sense into you. And that's really what Jezebel should have done, but that's not what she did. So, easily swayed by corrupt influences. So she stroked, Ahab's selfishness. Greedy hearts listen to voices that justify their desires no matter how wrong. Okay? So they're easily swayed by corrupt influences. All right? Number 4, they feel no guilt about gaining from someone else's loss. Okay? So the scripture said that once Ahab heard that Naboth was dead, he rose up and claimed the vineyard. It was no grieving. I don't read anywhere where he grieved his death, that they killed this man over some senseless stuff. Him contemplating, man, it really wasn't worth his life. Like, we don't even read that. We just read that once they found out that he died, they just went on and took the vineyard. You know, no unprovoked, no, I'm worried about this man's life, nothing. Okay? So, greed kills empathy. It leaves people comfortable benefiting from injustice. Okay? And the last one, they'll destroy others to get what they want. They'll destroy others to get what they want. So Jezebel did a lot of deceiving and the appearance of trust just to draw him in, and then they turn around and do what? Do their real intention of destruction. This is how deceit works. Okay? So she forged letters in Ahab's name. It was saying that he got certain people there to you know, as far as pretending that this was a godly thing, a religious ceremony, a fast, and then brought two worthless men in there who really didn't care nothing about God or anything, but wanted to stir up more trouble, add on to the destruction. Okay? So this is what happened when they ultimately killed Naboth. Okay? So here are the 5 traits. Number 1, they don't respect what's sacred to others. Number 2, they throw childish tantrums when they're told no. Number 3, they're easily swayed by corrupt influences. Number 4, they feel no guilt around gaining from someone else's loss. And number 5, they'll destroy others to get what they want. This is Carlos from the Church of Christ channel signing off.